Hola a todos. Hello. Very welcome. In this incredible journey of 16 years, Animana han hecho por nosotros co-create and collaborate with artisans, producers, policymakers, researchers, students, people that would like to understand, embrace many of the problems and the challenges that we are facing. And the most important is how can we co-create these solutions. And after finding a way, a vision, a solution, how can we share and collaborate, sharing these good practices and these insights with the global community? So how can we reconnect with this wisdom? How can we experience this connection with nature, with indigenous people, in order to interchange different tools that we have created? And here comes artificial intelligence. May artificial intelligence enhance of the grassroots of artisan indigenous, help them to appropriate of their culture, of their enormous capacity of coexisting with earth, with biodiversity. May they become the new teachers, the new professors of our system. And this systemic change that we are transiting needs the collaboration, the comprehension, the presence of all of us. And the moment is now, I think, how to make collaboration work. In this instant, today.
The Hecho por Nosotros Lab blockchain is a research lab that focuses on harnessing the power of blockchain technology. Through its artisan future initiatives, the lab empowers system change education for sustainable fashion, leveraging ethical technologies like AI and blockchain to create a more environmentally conscious and socially responsible future for all. By promoting sustainable consumption, production, recycling, upcycling, and fair trade, we aim to foster a regenerative ecosystem that achieves the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, ensuring a more environmentally conscious and socially responsible future for all.
Preserving heritage through transparency and trust. Craft traditions are more than creative expression, they are living legacies of culture, identity, and resilience. Yet, artisans, especially those from marginalized and indigenous communities, often remain excluded from the formal economy and global value chains. Blockchain can change that. It offers a transformative solution. Providing transparency and traceability, it authenticates the origin of handcrafted goods, ensures fair compensation, and safeguards indigenous intellectual property and craft traditions. This trust layer becomes vital in preserving cultural heritage and ethical production. Integrating blockchain and AI with artisanal intelligence fosters inclusive and regenerative economies by combining traditional craftsmanship and technological innovation. This synergy ensures transparency, fair trade, and cultural preservation while enhancing market access and sustainability. It empowers the marginalized artisans, promotes ethical production, and supports equitable growth aligned with the Sustainable Development Goals. It directly supports SDG number 1, that is no poverty, 2, decent work and economic growth, 10, reduced inequalities, and 12, responsible consumption and production. Technology, when ethically applied, becomes a tool for empowerment rather than exploitation. So the data collected here, we are looking for this whole event is to provide scientific data, like driving evidence based. So blockchain, I would say the data collected through blockchain and AI technologies enables robust measurement of social, economic, and environmental impacts, providing a strong foundation for evidence-based policy making. By capturing real-time verifiable information, and these tools support transparency, enhance accountability, and inform adaptive strategies aligned with the Sustainable Development Goals. Blockchain is something which is immutable and tamper-proof, so it gives a strong evidence-based policy making. It supports it. This data-driven approach not only tracks progress but also reveals gaps, enabling targeted interventions that ensure more inclusive, sustainable, and impactful development outcomes across communities. At the heart of this vision is inclusion. So the whole idea of today's is inclusion and regenerative. The whole session that we are doing for the last 2 3 hours, it is inclusivity and regenerative with the evidence provided. So this at the heart of this vision is inclusion. Systems must be intentionally designed to center the voices, knowledge, and needs of indigenous and marginalized artisans, ensuring they are beneficiaries, not bystanders in the digital economy. Technology should serve as a bridge, not a barrier. amplifying traditional wisdom, preserving cultural identity, and fostering equitable participation in shaping regenerative and sustainable economic futures.
So, unlocking cultural and economic value requires harnessing the rich heritage and craftsmanship of artisan communities to create products that are not only culturally significant but also economically viable. So, by empowering artisans through ethical technology, such as digital marketplaces, blockchain-based provenance tools, and AI-driven design support, we can ensure fair wages and great marketplaces and creative autonomy, fostering dignity and equity in labor. So this approach not only sustains traditional knowledge systems, but also drives inclusive growth by connecting heritage-based micro enterprises to global value chains, generating resilient local economies and preserving intangible cultural assets for future generations. Blockchain is the future backbone for fair trade. It's very plain and simple. Trace origin, authenticity. So you know the person is actually making that item that is in rural, marginal areas in the world. Then ensure fair pay, so you actually know where your money is going to. And then build trust in ethical markets as well. So that is the backbone, that is the basis of everything that we are all trying to ensure. So harnessing data to accurately predict demand and pricing enables smarter production, reducing excess, aligning supply with actual real needs. By guiding the use of sustainable materials as well, so that means also educating these people who are in rural, marginalized areas on the new technology or the new kinds of sustainable materials is very key. You can significantly cut the waste while maintaining quality and also integrity. At the same time, honoring and preserving traditional craftsmanship inspires fresh, culturally meaning designs as well. So there's like a marriage between the two. This approach not only empowers artisans, but also supports them in scaling their work with authenticity, ensuring the growth does not come just at the cost of heritage. The main things are, prioritize circularity and cultural continuity. That means also digital archiving, making sure that everything is archived in a proper manner, and also not using a lot of chemicals to do that as well. So AI actually helps with that as well. And it's also more proficient in that way. And you can actually create a digital archive catalog that Google does as well, where you can actually, as a designer abroad, can look to, and then it's traced to that artisan in the field. And then center artisanal wisdom and enhanced by tech, which is pretty much obvious, and enable eco-consciousness and community-led growth as well.